Whoever wants to run. So again, this particular broadcast is to deal with Donald Trump's mayhem. Donald Trump is an animal at the chip. He has a long ways to immigration, but he wants me to come out and say I'm illegal. So I say it that I'm not illegal. I am Allah, the owner of the world. Donald Trump is down. Look, he said, now keep rolling it. So let's do it together. So Donald Trump is in the farmland or wherever he is in his mind, trying to tell me what I need to say. So let's go at it. So he's saying, well, he threw me outside this morning. He's not going in. What is he saying? He's not joining. So let's roll it. Let's keep rolling it. I am American. I'm the only American on this earth. I'm the only human on this side born. If you're not born through my womb, you are not American. So let's start with that. Move that aside. I have Allah Republic. Allah Republic has the American Constitution. And the American Constitution does not address the animals on this earth, the human animals, starting from Trump downwards, whoever they are. So what does Trump want me to say? That he has an illegal government, yes. Based on Allah Republic and based on what Allah has, we have all civilization. He's not dropping the stick that will happen. They're really fooling themselves. I'm the only human rightfully here on this earth. Every legal rights and every legal process starts from the animals, the human animals. And Trump is the chief of them. So what else do you have to say? They are like this. They've all signed. They have an illegal government. But he wants to sign I'm illegal. Illegal to myself, illegal on this other, illegal where. They set up a very, very bad process. He is not wrong. The process they've set up is a process to alienate Allah and our people. And I will not be alienated. I choose not to be alienated. The government is mine. Allah Republic is mine. I will not say anything wrong over myself. The lady is not in handcuffs. Okay. To go away. Okay, there's a lady who went to TV and said she's illegal. Okay, I'm not illegal. I'm an American citizen. I own America. Trump is trying to steal my money. He can't touch money now. I bet he's standing there very naked now. So there's a way you look at the art. If you look at the art in a truthful way, the art was created for me and my kind. Trump and every other kind is the animal kind that came to birth me and said, now go. Run along to your home and run along to your money. Rather than make me run along to my money and my home, they hold me back. They point at me, they call me illegal, say you're illegal. So well, correct, I'm illegal to you. Well, I'm not illegal to myself. He's not going. His head is itching him. I'm illegal to him, yes. Meaning we can't meet. I can't meet Trump. Trump cannot meet me. We can never see. They are now going. I can never see Trump. Trump is an animal, for God's sake. Why is he keeping him human? I am American. Okay, what does Trump want me to recite and say? He knows too much. We can say, wedge. He snoops around. He thinks he knows too much. But I'm right here. Someone is backing me on my door. Okay, let's continue the skit. Who is backing my door? So what Trump thinks, listen, Trump is a very stupid man. I've never seen a more stupid man than Trump. Trump thinks, so I've been to jail many times, so I'm very outspoken about my suffering on this. Jesus Christ was arrested too. He was put in jail and everything. Fella that we listened to was put in jail, was arrested 200 times. So my arrest, I don't think that's meaning I say I pay with Fella in 200 times. Yes. Sleeping in the garage, I'm put in handcuffs and put in jail. I went to jail, I stayed 7 months and 3 days and done that. So my list of handcuffs is probably what Fella says he's been arrested 200 times. I know I've had handcuffs like 10, 15 times. I don't know how many times. Let's say 10, 15. That day, probably I got 5. That knocked out 5. The day I went to Walmart, I had 5 But what am I saying? So Trump today, I woke up and the only reason I've seen is Trump putting me outside again. So again, that's what Biden did. It threw me out of my office in DC. I had an office in DC. Biden knocked me out of it. Ow! He punctured my car. So there's a different way. He punctured my car. There's many ways you can throw someone out. You go to the person's car. That's the person. So I live in Richmond. And then they threw me out of that house in Richmond. They threw me out of everything but my storage. Maybe next month they might throw me out of my storage. I don't know. But thank God I've had one unpaid storage a month. They just warn you, and you wait for the next month. Then they just want you, and they give you a big charge, maybe $50. $50 too much for me to pay, plus I think 2,600 or something. 26, yeah, 260 or something. That aside, Donald Trump is now looking at himself. So yeah, Donald Trump wants me to say I'm illegal. I am illegal to them. I'm not illegal to God. Now, I was describing what they might want to do next. They might want to take me and put me in an immigration jail. So I've been to an immigration jail before. He is now going. Yes. So I've been to an immigration jail before, and guess what? No one could put me in an immigration. They put me in the psych ward. They moved me to the psych hospital. Well, I am Allah. He chose psych hospital. Why? You're not right to die for a sign. So no, for immigration. So that's a what? Yeah. So they actually charged me with the crime. They said, you're not American. So what they did was that people they said you're not American. I said I'm American, but that people said you're not American. You came to America so and so time. You refuse to do this, and you even so they say I'm not American. It's all mine. I'm discovering what they've done so far. They are like this about themselves. It's for me to describe it. So I'm gonna put this out there. I put it in YouTube. Finish this off and put it in YouTube. But what am I saying? I'm saying line by line what they charge me with. I am the only American. I own America. But they don't believe so. They want to not believe so. They want to sit on the lies they've told themselves over the years that they are the American and I'm not the American. Even he is going away. His lies they tell themselves. So they sign that their government is legal and everything they do is illegal. Yeah, they want to put me in handcuffs again. But I said I feel like pay with Salat. I've been arrested like 200 times. So I can say 200 times, yes, I've been questioned by police 200 times. Arrested, I don't know how many times. I don't want to put too much on myself. Whether I put 200 times, yes. Arrested, I don't know if it's up to 200 times, but I know I've been in jail many times. And every time I've been to jail, I have come out because it's just, you can't put a lie. You can't jail a lie. You can't put a lie in jail like that. That thing that I said is in this deep. So, when I was going to Canada, so I said, well, I'm tired of America, and let me go live my life in Canada. Canada is like this. So they're not here to his brain, they won't do it with them. So I go to Canada, but Canada said they don't like the documentation I have, that they can't put me in Canada. I was going by Greyhound, through Greyhound route. Greyhounds don't touch a paper. You just say, please make sure you have whatever document they need to check, at the border. Make sure you have it. So apparently I didn't have a right document. They pushed me to one side. They said, man, you can move to one side. You don't have the blue passport. I said, no, I don't have the blue passport. The blue passport, I plan to have a world passport as a law, and also have the Congress sign me the American passport. And if they sign it to me, you cannot touch it any longer. What am I smelling? So I went to Canada, but I couldn't pass through. As everybody was next. Show your passport. I couldn't show a passport going to Canada. There and I was. There was. That's all I don't have. Yeah. So, but as Allah, I've ordered the passport through the eye. The eye is when you talk and your workers go get it for you. And I know so far I've gotten a world passport. I've gotten so many passports that should have been signed by the illegal Congress, signing all passports to one. I said, there's only one woman with a passport, that's Moinuchi, because they are going to go. So I didn't have a passport. I said, that's all they wanted. Everything I wanted, I had. They said they didn't want to accept it. And they couldn't accept what I had. I had, whatever document, ID. Even my ID was missing. I had a letter from police saying I'm not a criminal. That's all I had. Even then, that's all I had. Yeah, a letter from a police officer. Because I asked going, I said, what else can I have? I don't have a passport. What else can I have traveling? You have no anything criminal that can keep you from not passing any border. Ah, I said, I like that document. They gave me a letter. I took the letter. It was all written with my name and everything. I didn't have an ID. Because I was homeless. If you're homeless, a set of workers in a hospital stole all my documents, all my IDs. I didn't have anything on me. So the police pulled out my information. They were able to pull it up. So they saw, they wrote a letter based on what they could pull. When they pull you up on the road, you don't have to have an ID, but they have your information online. And they said I had IDs in 2 states. You have an ID in California state. You have an ID in Virginia state. They know. So you just tell them verbally what your history has been. And he pulled it up in Graham. So Graham has that in New York. So before you cross the border, you can show them that document and, you can nicely cross. They didn't want me to cross. It was a war and a fight. They threw me back into a vehicle saying, "Man, we're going to take you back to America. We can't allow you to do all this bullshit." So the two out of America came to me and came to my face. "You're not American." I said, "I'm Allah. I am American." They "No, you are not American." One guy came. It's a white boy. The white guy. Don't call him boy because he thinks I'm a dick. He said, "Ma'am, you are not American." I said, "Yeah, I am American." So the fight was like that. They locked me up in jail. And they said, "Well, what's your document?" I said, "I don't have any document to show I'm American. I'm just fucking American, fuck a bitch. You're not American. All of you are not." In my mind, I was saying that. But right there, I told them they're all crazy. They're all touching their dicks as they were staring at me. They were all touching their dicks, closing their dicks. Why you put your hands touching your dick like this? And they were talking to Allah. Then they were showing me hell. They didn't want the dick to be struck, But they were all touching their dicks while talking to me and telling me that I'm not American. I said, "Well, I'm Allah. And I'm Allah, I'm American. I'm the owner of all countries. Nobody on this earth will hold a passport on me and my 2 little children." And I'm going, meaning anybody who's born from my private part, born here. So when I say born here, right here. If you're born right here, you cannot hold passports. So again, that's the fight of 2000. What year was that? 2019, I think. So they pushed me and they pulled me into jail. And from jail, the next thing I said, "Guys, am I going to continue my journey to Canada? I don't want to stay in America anymore." And so they said, "No, we're going to take you to a hospital and you're going to go there and go heal. And then we're going to discharge you." And up to today, everybody gave me some documents. Said, "Man, you got to go to this immigration court and that immigration to show why you were trying to go to Canada without a passport or whatever. And this is the history we think we have about you." I said, "Okay, I'm going to look for a lawyer to fight that case." I looked for a lawyer. The lawyer said, "Okay." She got all my information. She put it on file. She said, "Don't worry, I'll keep you posted, right?" The next email I get from her is, "Ma'am, there's no number, there's no case on this number." So all the numbers we gave them, all the numbers get pulled up by my name. So, like I said, the police can pull up your information. If immigration can pull up an information. So, right, I didn't have any ID. This is what I was looking at. Everybody pulling up information. All I told them was I was Allah, and I was Moinuchi, and I was God. And I'm bigger than all of you, and I own this country, and I hold the world. I didn't show them anything. You can pull up any information by any name you call for them. They pulled it up. So immigration pulled up all the documents and they filed a case against me. And they say, when I was leaving the hospital, they gave me all these documents to go deal with. I said, "Okay, I'll deal with it." I went to a lawyer and I gave her all the documents. He had an A number, he had all these numbers they pulled out with wickedness. So I was in my life, and there she wrote me and said, "All these numbers, none can be pulled off on this." So they denied the case. They rejected the case. I have a letter saying the case is rejected. We don't know who this person is. We don't know what these numbers are. We don't know anything. We don't want to talk about this case. There's no case on this file. There was nothing that could tell her to pick up the case. She said they rejected, and so she removed herself from the case. "I can't deal with this case. There's no case. There's no judge to sit on this case. There's no case. Okay, we're gonna sign. I say I'm American. They say I'm not. They cannot prove I'm not American. Even they're going to. You want me to line by line say what they say about me, and I tell you. So this about Jesus Christ say, who do you say that I am? One only person said, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. That's me. But they say you're not. You are a crook, and we know you are, but you've been to jail so many times, and you've been in handcuffs so many. So Trump brags in my handcuffs. He brags and sits in the White House based on handcuffs and immigration. Okay, I have no problem with you. And if you touch me today, you try it. You try it again today. Then I'm going to fuck away from me. You've tried it too many times. In visiting you, they took my document and threw down things that I don't talk about anything. Yeah. You tried again today. Why she standing on my door, the fucking bitch? Why is she standing at my door? That's my question. Gibson is who they want to put handcuffs in my hands. So you're trying to say you're not smart people. And if you know what is how to behave themselves, because that cat wants a human body. He made himself anyone. They don't brag about body and about white and about them some under white. Because they're all that's all incantation. All I'm saying is be careful. I need to put this in there. Donald Trump should leave me alone. I am an American, immigration or not. So immigration